Welcome gamers, this is Danny442. I'd like to welcome everyone to the NintendoCade channel, live from Los Angeles, and this is my hotel room, and of course excuse my background, because I'm outside my game room. Today I'll be speaking about the Nintendo Direct for E3 2015. I just want to be frank in my opinion on this conference, so just be understanding of my opinions on that. First things first, I just want to summarize it. It's a little bit underwhelming this year. Nintendo showed a lot of games that we've known in the past from previous E3 and previous Nintendo Directs, so it wasn't a lot of buzz and excitement. In the beginning of the Direct, they did show a lot of puppeteer, like Sesame Street style. It was very charming. I smiled a little bit, and it was a good touch on their part. But once they released talking about games like Star Fox, now I got a little bit excited on that. I'm a big Star Fox fan. I've been playing for years, especially Nintendo 64, Star Fox 64. I'm a huge fan on that, and seems like they've gone back to the roots on that game, and it looks really exciting and fun. So I can't wait to try that in the convention center. It is called Star Fox Zero. The next game that they mentioned was a collaboration with Activision on Skylanders. So they did some collaboration with them, making a dedicated Donkey Kong figure. So I thought that was a little interesting. It's not particularly exciting because it's hard to get these amiibos out there, so that might be a challenge to get another amiibo in my collection, so that's a little tough, but it's nice to see Donkey Kong in a different fashion. Another thing was mentioned, it was a little bit exciting. It's Legend of Zelda Triforce Heroes. It is a 4-player co-op, very similar to Four Swords Adventure for the Nintendo GameCube that was released a couple of years, I should say, like more than like 10 years back. It looks fun, but again, it's not a full-blown Zelda game. It looks like something that wasn't exactly put together in a long span of time. It's something to hold us off until the real Zelda game it's going to be released on the Nintendo Wii U further down the line. So, I mean, I will still get the game, but I wish there was something more to it than just that. So I'll hold my full impressions on that when I play on the show floor. Next game that they mentioned was Hyrule Warriors Legend for Nintendo 3DS. Now it is not a brand new game. It's from a port from the Nintendo Wii U. If you played that game, it's pretty much no difference. It'd probably add more DLC down the line with it to make it more content in the game that it already has. So again, that's not something new. I'm not particularly excited about it because I did have it on the Wii U, and playing on the go could be fun, but it's not exactly a new thing that should be shown on E3. So that's my take on that. Next thing they showed was Metroid Prime Federation Force. Now that is the game that was featured at the Nintendo World Championships. I did not know it was a Metroid Prime game until they announced it, the title in this Nintendo Direct. Again, this is like to me it's like look like a mini game. It's not a full-blown Metroid Prime game, but they didn't label it Metroid Prime, and it's something they probably hold back, giving us this title, like to hold us until they give us a full-blown Metroid Prime game or any Metroid game in general. So that's one thing there. Next thing they mentioned was Fire Emblem Fates. It looks good. They show a lot of anime clips, so I didn't get a full feel of the game, I would say. Like I said, it's just anime style artwork that was shown, and I have to hold my reservations on that at the moment. Next thing they mentioned was Animal Crossing Amiibo Festival, and to me, I wish there was a real Nintendo Wii U game for Animal Crossing, a full-blown game, just like they had Animal Crossing New Leaf on the Nintendo 3DS. It looked to me like a Mario Party slapped with Animal Crossing characters, so it's not exactly what I'm looking for, but it still looks fun. I'm pretty sure Nintendo will make it fun, but it's not particularly exciting for me, especially with that kind of gameplay with Animal Crossing. Next thing they showed was Yoshi's Woolly World. Now that's something. It is beautiful. I mean, I've seen a lot of trailers for it, gameplay over the years. It does look great, but it's not something new that should be shown at E3. E3 to me is something that has to be new, something that creates excitement and buzz, something to get people hyped for it and anticipate that when they come out. And it didn't do it for me. That's the one thing about it. It is, like I said, it is a beautiful game, and I'm more likely to get it but it's not exciting for me for E3. Next thing they mentioned was Mario Tennis Ultra Smash. Now Mario Tennis, I always love playing Mario Tennis games. It's a lot of fun playing with friends and family. They put some elements into the sports that normally you wouldn't use when you play real tennis. So it makes a little twisting element when you play, and I'm sure they'll add new things into this. But again, this is not a particularly new concept. Tennis is still tennis with Mario Twist in it, and it's been done many variations over the years. So I don't particularly think that this is a really grabbing title for E3. Next, they mentioned was Mario and Luigi Paper Jam. Now, what they combined was Mario and Luigi games with Paper Mario elements. That looks interesting, but I do have to reserve judgment on that. See how it plays. I'm sure it's be a lot of fun. We did have a Paper Mario title on the Nintendo 3DS, so it's kind of using their original properties that they're known to use to create people excited for it, and I think they needed more than that. But like I said, it does look good. I'm pretty sure it's a lot of fun. It is Mario and Luigi with Paper Mario elements, so it looks promising in that aspect. Next they mentioned was Super Mario Maker. It was previously called Mario Maker in last year's E3, so they renamed that, so in case you're wondering. And I thought that was it's really nice. But we did know that from last year. I'm very excited. It's something that I want to think about creating all the levels. When I was a kid playing these Mario games, you think about how would be cool to make a level and just try it out and play with your friends. So that is pretty much brought to life. So that is one of my few games, Star Fox and Super Mario Maker, that I'm most excited about in this Nintendo Direct. I mean, it's not like everything I said is negative, but it's not the case. It is. They did. I mean, if you count the title, it is a lot of titles they brought out. I didn't mention also Xenoblade Chronicles X. That is a really great title. I'm really looking forward to it. It looks amazing. But it's not a lot of titles in general that they unveiled that is new. It's something that we already know from leaks or previous Nintendo Directs or last year or previous years Nintendo Directs and E3 presentations. So I thought that Nintendo could have done a better job. But I mean, I'm still excited, but I wish there was more to it than that. So I hope you guys understand my opinion on that, and leave me down below comment section of what you think of the Nintendo presentation for E3, and we can make a discussion on that. So this is Danny4442 live from E3 Los Angeles, and I'll talk to you again soon. Bye.